Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive into today's hot gist, please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more celebrity stories and updates like this. Trust me, you don't want to miss what we're about to break down today. So, let's get into the messy, shocking, and mind-blowing story involving Beyonce, Diddy, and former Danity Kane member Aubrey O'Day.
Welcome to StarTrend Headquarters, the home of sizzling celebrity gist, breaking scandals, and behind-the-scenes drama you won't hear anywhere else. From unexpected beefs to red carpet shocks, we've got the scoop before it hits the blogs. But before we dive into this gist, please click on like and subscribe buttons to this YouTube channel for more gist like this. And be the first to get the latest updates on all big celebrity trends and gist. Now sit tight, because the tea is hot and it's spilling right now on StarTrend Headquarters.
This gist is one of those jaw-dropping situations where more and more secrets keep coming out. Let's start with Beyonce. Queen Bey has been in the spotlight for years, always seen as powerful, talented, and classy. But lately, things are getting really strange. People have noticed that Beyonce is losing millions of followers on social media. That's not normal for someone as big as her. Now, some fans are saying it might be because she's been too quiet during all the drama surrounding Diddy. While big stories are flying around about Diddy's freak parties, abuse claims, and lawsuits, Beyoncé is acting like everything is just perfect. She's posting pictures from Paris, going on tour, and living her best life, at least online. But people are starting to question, why hasn't she said anything? Is she hiding something? Does she know more than she's letting on? Fans are now wondering if Beyonce's silence means she has something to lose if the truth comes out. Some even believe she might be connected to some of Diddy's wild and possibly illegal activities. And then, boom, Aubrey O'Day enters the scene. If you don't remember, Aubrey was in the girl group Danity Kane, which was signed to Diddy's label, Bad Boy Entertainment. She was part of his TV show Making the Band, and she's seen a lot behind the scenes. For years, Aubrey has been calling Diddy out for how he treated her and her group. But now she's dragging Beyonce into it too, saying that Bey was part of Diddy's freaky world. Aubrey says she's seen stuff. She's been around these people for a long time and knows how they operate. And while she decided not to testify in court, she's been spilling tea all over the internet. Her latest bomb? She's claiming that Beyonce was involved in the same wild party lifestyle that Diddy was pushing behind closed doors. And the craziest part, Aubrey isn't just saying it for clout. She's been one of the few celebs who actually stood up to Diddy when nobody else would. She's been real about what happened in Danity Kane and how Cabredi things were from the very beginning. Let's go back in time a bit. When Danity Kane got signed to Diddy's label, the girls were super excited. They thought being signed by someone as huge as Diddy would make their dreams come true. But instead of fame and success, they were met with control, embarrassment, and pain. Aubrey revealed that Diddy was all about manipulation. He would body shame the girls if they gained weight or changed their hair. He made fun of them, embarrassed them on national TV, and acted like they were his dolls to dress up and control. He even made them fight with each other. Aubrey said Diddy would create division in the group on purpose, so the girls would turn on each other. That way, he had more power and could control them better. He didn't want them working as a team. He wanted them to compete, to doubt themselves, and to need him. That way he could do whatever he wanted, and no one would stop him. And Aubrey, she was the only one brave enough to speak up back then. She stood her ground, even when it meant losing her career. That's how deep and dark the industry can be. Now, here's where it gets even darker. Aubrey says Diddy was doing more than just controlling artists. He was also trying to pull them into his freak-off parties. These were secret, freaky parties where Diddy and his rich friends did all kinds of nasty things, sometimes even without people's full consent. Aubrey said Diddy would pressure the girls to take part in these parties, and if they said no, he would bully and verbally abuse them. He tried to use them not just for music, but for his own pleasure, and for his friends too. And she's not the only one saying this. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, backed up the story. He said he personally heard Diddy bragging in the studio about how he was going to pick out the girls and pass them around to other men. He said, "I'ma pick them out and I'ma pass them out to my guys." Can you imagine? This wasn't just rumors. This was from someone who was in the room, who saw and heard things go down. These aren't just wild guesses. These are people who were there, who worked with Diddy closely, and who now want the world to know the truth. But Diddy wasn't done. When Cassie, his ex-girlfriend, filed that big lawsuit against him, Diddy panicked. He knew if Cassie was speaking up, then others might come forward too. So what did he do? He started sending out NDA non-disclosure agreements to his old artists, including the girls from Danity Kane. He told them, sign this paper, and I'll give you back your publishing rights. Now publishing rights are what artists earn money from when people play their songs. But most of Diddy's old artists weren't making money from their music anymore. So Diddy thought he could bribe them with something that was basically worthless. But guess what? Aubrey saw right through it. She told the other girls that don't sign anything. Something big is about to happen, and Diddy is trying to cover his tracks. She knew the Cassie lawsuit was about to blow things wide open, and she didn't want her group to lose their voices by signing away their right to speak. Aubrey even showed proof. She got a copy of the NDA Diddy sent, and it said they weren't allowed to talk about Bad Boy, Janice Combs, Justin Combs, Emmy, Sony, or anything else linked to Diddy ever again. And some artists did sign. They gave up their right to speak out, but Danity Kane didn't. Aubrey made sure they held off, and because of that, they can now share their stories. They can expose the truth. And now that she's bringing up Beyonce's name too. Baby, this is just getting started. Now, y'all, as if things weren't already messy enough, more tea came out, and this time it's not just about Diddy anymore. Let's talk about something fans thought they understood for years, but now it's taking a whole new turn. Remember that legendary moment from Making the Band? When Diddy told the guys from A to Band to walk for hours just to get him a cheesecake. That moment became a big meme and part of hip-hop reality TV history. But guess what? Freddie P., one of the members of that band, recently revealed that the cheesecake wasn't even for Diddy. It was actually for Beyonce. Yes, you heard that right. Freddie said Beyonce was upstairs the whole time while Diddy sent the boys on that humiliating mission. She supposedly told Diddy that she wanted some cheesecake, and instead of getting it herself or sending her team, she let Diddy order the boys to walk hours to get it. On foot. They walked 4 hours, y'all, through the streets of New York just to bring back a cheesecake to impress Beyonce. And all this happened while cameras were rolling. Everyone watching thought Diddy was just trying to attest to the group's dedication. But according to Freddie, the real reason was even more shady. Beyonce wanted it, and Diddy made them walk to prove something. That little detail makes Beyonce look like she was in on the joke. And not just that, it makes her look like she was using her power behind the scenes to humiliate people, even when she wasn't on camera. For some fans, that was a big red flag. Now let's talk about DaBaby, the rapper. He recently opened up about a private party he went to at Diddy's mansion. According to him, Diddy cleared out the party late at night and only allowed a select few people to stay in the room. Guess who was there? Jay-Z, Diddy, DaBaby, and Beyonce. Now, here's the weird part. DaBaby said Beyonce personally walked up to him, introduced herself, and started chatting with him in a flirty kind of way. And DaBaby even said, like, a girl, I know who you are, you don't have to introduce yourself. You're literally Beyonce. But her approach felt so extra, fans are now wondering, was she trying to seduce him? This happened in a small private setting in the middle of the night at Diddy's house. It didn't feel like a random hello, it felt like something else was going on. And y'all, this isn't just coming from DAB. Other people started talking too. Jaguar Wright, a music insider who's always been bold about the truth in the industry, added her own commentary. She said Beyonce has been a key part of Diddy's freak-off circles for years. Jaguar even claimed that Beyonce is no longer satisfied with Jay-Z and was out here trying to get with younger men like DaBaby. Jaguar was basically calling Beyonce out, saying she wasn't the innocent queen everyone thinks she is. She hinted that these freak-off parties involved more than just casual hanging out. It was about secret hookups, weird power plays, and a whole lot of shady stuff going down behind closed doors. Jaguar even said that Beyonce was acting like a mandingo hunter, going after young black men who she thought could satisfy her in ways Jay-Z no longer could. That comment made the internet go wild, and of course when all this came out, social media exploded. Some people said it's only a matter of time before Beyonce and Jay-Z get dragged into the same legal mess that Diddy is currently facing. The way things are unfolding, folks believe there's no way Beyonce could be that close to Diddy and not know about what he was doing. People started asking serious questions. Was Beyonce helping cover things up? Was Jay-Z involved too? Did they both witness Diddy's behavior and stay silent? Some comments online were even praying for the victims, hoping justice comes for everyone involved, not just Diddy. Fans also pointed out how Jay-Z suddenly started joining Beyonce on tour again, like he's trying to protect her image or show the world they're still a solid couple. But others weren't buying it. They think Beyonce is doing damage control because she knows people are starting to connect her to something very dark. And finally, to wrap this whole thing up, Aubrey O'Day didn't just stop at talking about Diddy. Word on the street is she dropped one final piece of tea. Beyonce and Diddy were allegedly involved behind Jay-Z's back. Yep, according to what's going around, Jay-Z was the one who first introduced Beyonce to Diddy, but at some point, things went left. Diddy and Beyonce allegedly got way too close, and it wasn't just business anymore. Behind Jay's back, they were doing their own thing. Now, let's be real, these claims haven't been confirmed, but just the idea of it has fans shaken. And with everything else coming out, people are starting to believe anything is possible. This Beyonce-Diddy drama is only getting deeper. With every new day, another layer gets peeled back. From the cheesecake mission to Gia Baby's awkward party moment, to Jaguar's bold claims, and finally to Aubrey saying Bey and Diddy were sneaking behind Jay's back. This is Hollywood scandal at its wildest. Will Beyonce speak up? Will Jay-Z respond? Will more victims come forward? We don't know yet, but one thing's for sure, the internet is watching and the pressure is building. That's it for now, and thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for many more celebrity updates like this coming soon. Peace and have a nice day.